Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to show you some tips and tricks with Nerf.
Okay, guys. Sorry you can't see me.
He's on
I'm
the
not
phone.
blinking right now. So we're gonna show you some tips on how to win a Nerf war, and either how to win by yourself or how to win as a team. Because winning is fun, right? Yeah. I mean, it's basically the DirecTV commercials. Who like paper cuts. But for all the people that like winning, watch this video. I hope it'll help you guys win.
Everybody likes winning. I mean, if you don't like winning, that's your problem, man.
So, first you need your primary, then you need your backup. Which your primary just wants to be a bigger gun that can really be bigger, can be fast. Your backup, I would say, either needs to be something that is a little smaller. So maybe like a Rival XV700 could be your backup, or a Maverick strong arm. You can also use the Zombie Strike bow, the Stockade. But I use the stock of the Stockade. I put that on my Ramses. It looks pretty cool and gives me an extra 10 rounds. Then you want to use the gun that suits you, that you love. So I would say go out and buy about 9 different guns. Because if you're planning on having a battle, don't tell anyone about it. Get ready, buy 9 Nerf guns, or if you have a ton of Nerf guns, maybe you don't need it. Spend around maybe 3 weeks working on them. So, pick 3 primaries. And you want to use the one that fits you.
Like you don't choose the one that feels uncomfortable to you. You got to make sure you feel comfortable with it, because if your arm is bent with it, you're not good at firing with that gun. So what I would suggest is you use a different gun. I don't care if it's the Rival, just use something else that you like. It's what you like.
Yeah. If you like the feel of the Rival, if you like the feel of the strong arm, but you don't like that it's not as powerful, but you love the power of the Rival, and the Rival is a very good one, but if you don't cock it right, it can jam up. And sometimes I've had friends that have used it, and in the middle of the battle, they've jammed up and they've lost. They didn't say it, and then I just came in with my rampage and just rammed them.
So what I suggest, if your gun jams, if you have a backup, use your backup. If it's a 1v1, which sometimes it will be a 1v1. If you don't have a backup with you, oh my goodness! And if they find out, they will come over and shoot you. You need to take care of that jam really, really fast, or you need to have a backup and just fire with your backup.
Yeah, you also, whenever you're loading a gun, have a gun ready. So and also be always ready. Hear for footsteps. If you hear footsteps, get your gun loaded. Every single gun, before the battle starts, load it up full, get a bunch of darts, put 2 6 clips in your one pocket, bunch of darts in your other pocket, and always have a dart in the chamber. So if you need to really fast, you can just fire away. What I'm saying about all the other guns, spend 3 weeks with 9 guns, 3 primaries, 3 backups, 3 sidearms. And so with your primaries, whenever you have the time, spend maybe an hour to a half hour to an hour and a half. Maybe if you really like Nerf, you can do 2 hours. I don't care really what time, but 30 minutes or over. And either set up a target to shoot, you do that a bunch, get feel for them, basically bond with them. Pick which one you like best. Find out which one feels best, has the best impact, accuracy. If you're more of a quick firing accuracy guy, you go with the Rampage. Also, a split fire is pretty good. It's a little slower, but it's really good. My favorite is the Rampage, then it's the sling fire. Then I would say the Retaliators and the Recon CS6. The nice thing about the Recon is it comes with that stock that can hold an extra clip and the laser.
So what I just really quick want to show them, I'm going to show you guys, is so the best idea, I'm just going to, use this. If you guys have, the Doominator, which is a really good gun.
Oh, yeah.
You should always use it to the left side, because if you have the stick where you cock it back, and you have it down here, let's say, that will jam 2 times faster. So, I'm going to shoot this real quick just so I can show you guys again. Another quick thing, is that if once you're firing with this switches the barrels, so you want to have always your fingers loose, so you can just boom, switch, and you always got to be prepared for that. And then you gotta, I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but you gotta line up right here. Here is where it's gonna fire. I just want to tell you that here at the top of the gun, it's gonna fire there. All right.
But if you're doing a run battle, the Doominator can be a little heavier, so I wouldn't suggest the Doominator in a run battle. I would suggest something a little more lighter. Mm-hmm. So maybe a Maverick, or maybe not a Maverick, maybe a Hammer Shot. Then I would say the Trio EX3, and then take the Recon apart and use that.
So,
take the stock and the front off. So then you have all lighter things, so you can run around instead of having to carry the whole Recon and then carry big guns. If you're in a run, if you're in a sport battle, you can. I would say then pick the big guns, because whenever you're running around, you want some lighter weapons. And then back to where you're training. Train with the guns with your primaries one day. The next free day that you have of the week, train with your backup. And then you can train then with your sidearms. Yeah. And then practice that for about 3 weeks. And if you're free the whole week, do Monday for primary, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back at the top of the order. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, just relax.
Yeah.
And set up all different kinds of things for the guns. If you have a sibling or something, you can kind of do a practice with him or her. And you can do practices with your cousins and stuff. And you can kind of get a feel, kind of have some real game activity to see, okay, well, in practice, I like this. But in real game opportunity, I love this one better. So after 3 weeks, you do your final day. Practice a lot on the final day. But pick one day of the week after the 4 weeks that you are free the whole day. Maybe if you have an off day on school, maybe you can just practice a whole lot with it. And then you're like, okay, I want this as my primary, this is my backup, and then this as my sidearm. You know, and then as your melee, you can either, actually as my melee, when I went to Disney, I got an axe that, softer axe that's really cool. I really like it. I may be thinking about getting Thor's hammer, so I can have an axe and a hammer. I think that'd be a cool thing for melee.
So what I'm going to really quickly say, and then we can wrap up, you can say your final words, and then, so if you are, like, using, like, just regular Nerf battle, having fun, sometimes carry a backup, your main gun, and then your, like, a hand weapon, so in case, like, all fails, you still have one more thing you can use, which can't jam. So, and then in, like, capture the flag, you can just, like, for capture the flag, I would suggest a rapid fire. So it's like, I don't have to cock it back every time I need to shoot. I can just pull the trigger and then it'll hit them. And then they have to go back and respawn. So,
like,
that's a good...
A strike and a stockade would be two really good ones there. Yeah, I like the rhino. Don't really waste your money on a rhino fire. Unless you love to do a lot of base battle, and so if you can get the higher advantage, pick your sniper, and then get the person with the rhino fire. Get them on the highest point, and then, you know, with the rhino fire, you have the 25 clip. Then if you can get a sniper that has a bunch of clips, you're looking pretty good. You want to also add some protection, so like some bars that they have at the playground, put the nozzles of the barrel, put the barrel through that, or something that is that you can get it through, have your scope for your sniper, and for the rhino fire, just put it high up, get it through something, make sure you're protected, because you can win if you have a good rhino fire shooter up high, and then a good sniper up high, you're looking pretty good.
So, I'm just going to say, like, a couple more things, and then we're going to wrap up the video. It's getting pretty long. So, what's good in a Nerf battle? Accuracy, sort of rapid fire, and those sort of things. Alright, guys?
Yeah, key stage, if you have rivals, do not shoot them in the, like, space, unless they have the mask. Then, if, you know, even don't try to hit someone in the face when you're shooting, but still, I mean, the guns say, oh, don't hit someone in the face or eye. Sure, nobody's going to try to, but...
If it's by accident.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It's really annoying whenever somebody gets hit in the eye and then they're like, well, these guns say you can't, don't shoot them in the eye or the head. You
All right.
So, I think we have to go now.
Yeah, it's getting pretty long for Nerf tips and tricks. Alright, guys, we'll see ya. This was a pretty long video for that, but we'll see you guys. Bye.